The day has officially ended. Day 3 is... Yes, day 3 has ended. It is 3:02 or something. My clock is always off by like a minute or so. We finished at like 2:40 something. Closed everything up and shut everything down. So we still got out early. Not as early as I was hoping. Where, like I was saying, I thought it was going to be like a crazy, let's get the heck out of here super early type day because we did so much yesterday. But ultimately, I'm out. I gotta edit the podcast. If you know Nobodies podcast, please check it out. I have to do my gaming video. What day is it? It's Thursday, so I need to upload my gaming video. I edit and upload it. I have to review Supergirl. Or did I do that? I reviewed Supergirl. I have to upload Supergirl and publish it. I have to publish The Gifted because I reviewed that. I just never ended up publishing it because it was always late and I was like, I just can't take the extra 5 minutes to type. I need to go to sleep. So I need to publish that. I need to upload and publish Supergirl. I need to finish watching Black Lightning, review Black Lightning, review The Flash. I did finish watching The Flash, so I have to review that and all that. And then something else happened. Yesterday was Wednesday, so I have to assume that sorry, that was pointed down. I have to assume that Arrow came on because everything always comes on at the exact same time on the CW. Like every show comes on in the same week, and I've had the crazy super busy week, so it's been weird not being able to like do my reviews or even finish the show. Like I watched like maybe 10 minutes total, 15 minutes total of the first episode of Black Lightning over the course of 2 nights. So that's been crazy. Gonna finish that up tonight. Watch my other shows if I can, do my edits. So there's that. I gotta watch Boruto. So I gotta watch and edit that as well, or review that as well. But the day is done. It's somewhat early, and I don't have to work my other job, but I do have to work it tomorrow. But tomorrow is also Friday, so we're supposed to get out once again at about 3:30. And 3:30, getting out at 3:30 is not that bad. It's just that today was, of course, the holy crap day for me because I went to work last night and I got like my full day of work and then less than 6 hours worth of sleep. So it's not like the greatest, and I might take a nap. I really don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, because that's always one of those things where it's like, typically I try to fight taking a nap. That way I'm like super tired at the end of the night and it's just like, boom, I'll just fall right to sleep. And then that just kind of helps the sleep schedule a little bit. So I might just fight against it and just do my edits and stuff. But that is day 3. We'll see what happens with Friday, and if I remember it, considering we get out at 3:30, it might not be too crazy tomorrow. I think I'll actually go back to the house before I end up going to my other job. I'm not going to go straight there, so I'll actually have a little bit of time, and then I'll probably, I don't know, because now that I'm working on this schedule where it's like, wake up at 6 in the morning during the week, I don't know what I'm going to do on weekends, how crazy I don't know how late I'm really going to be staying up. Maybe I'll just get up early on the weekends. That'll be my late deal. I don't know. But either way, that is the end of day 3. I'm glad it wasn't super crazy. I do wish we got out a bit earlier, especially with all the edits and all the videos that I have to catch up on. That's the main reason why I'm like, I really wish I could get out earlier, because I have to do the podcast to make sure that's done by tomorrow. And then everything else is just for my YouTube channel, which I just really want done. But I have to do the podcast is like the definitive thing where it's like, that's not just for me, that's for like me and my buddies. So I gotta make sure that that's officially said and done. I have to do like our little edits for that, where I put up like the small snippets from episodes. So I gotta start doing that as well, which fortunately those are just clips from an already edited episode. I just have timestamps for every different subject, so that should be easy. And right now I'm actually gonna head to the house, or I'm not even headed to the house first. I'm going to Arby's because I'm hungry, and all I've had today were Pop-Tarts and Cliff Bars, which I do love Cliff Bars. But I want like actual food. I need like chicken and stuff, and I don't need a Jamocha shake, but I really want one, so I'm gonna do that. And that's probably gonna be it for today. I don't think I'm gonna film anything at the house. I'm just gonna get to the house and I'm gonna get to work and just get done what I need to get done, and then start it all over again and see what the heck happens tomorrow. It's day 4 of the workening, and It's 9:09. And we are just stuck. Like, legitimately stuck this time. We haven't even actually started working. Got here at 7. Got here on time. The lights are not working for our booth, so we can't actually do anything. We got cars lined up. I pictured the car that I'm in right now, so we got the inside. Just waiting for somebody to come and hopefully fix the lights. Otherwise, well, you know, it's kind of a half and half. It's like hopefully, and then we can work, and you know, we get through it. But of course, if the lights just don't work today, we leave, and we've had 2 hours, which half and half. If it weren't for the fact, especially considering tonight that I am doing my other job just like Wednesday, I'm a little worried with us being stuck like this. If it works, then I'm gonna have another like crazy long night where we probably won't get out until maybe 5 or 6 because we got in and we were ready to go, and then we had one car that we couldn't do pictures on because, well, I mean, ultimately none of this mattered anyway because of the booth thing, because that we could have just drove that car out. But it was like, at first it was like, oh, we're kind of stuck because we had one car that wasn't clean like it was supposed to be. So it was like, well, we can't do pictures of this. And then we had another car that was missing its tags to make sure that it was all cataloged. And I was like, okay, that's like kind of a big deal. We were going to get our other cars anyway. And it's like, all right, well, once we get back, let my boss know, and then we'll figure out, how to go from there. And then it was like, yeah, but the lights don't work. So everything is 100% halted. And that's just where we're at right now. So we're just stuck. And it's like, I kind of don't want them to work at all, because the longer it goes without working, the more I'm scared it will work. And then it's like, crap, we're definitely going to be here until 4 or 5 again, or maybe even 6, because like I said, it's officially been about 2 hours since we got here, and then I'm going in super late. But it's still Friday, so even if that is the case, I'll be super tired, but it won't be like insane like it was Wednesday, where I went through the whole day and then went home and just went right to sleep and woke up at 6 to do it, all over again, or at least half of it all over again. So, it is Friday, so either way, I'm good tomorrow. Actually, I don't know. I don't think we're coming in tomorrow, even if things don't work. I think, it's Friday, it's the end of the week. I know it's possible for us to work on Saturdays, but I think if it's an issue like this where it was sort of a last minute, it wasn't like our fault sort of deal, it was just something happened, I don't think we have to come in on Saturday. But yeah, been a crazy week. I came in on like the busy week, and it's just nuts. It was like the holiday actually ruined everything because all the extra cars and stuff, and it just made my work, my first work week, like super insane. So it's kind of funny, but that's what's happening right now. I'm legitimately, we're just waiting, and it's not like before where it's like, oh, something happened, like a car stalled out. And this is like, we have not gotten a start because the lights are not working. So week 1, it is something. I feel like I'm supposed to do something today, like this. I feel like there's some event that's supposed to be happening. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. It is Friday, and that's pretty much it. I don't know. Oh, well, I should go to sleep. I should definitely go to sleep. I should just sleep. There's nothing like we can do anyway. I might as well just crack this seat back and just enjoy the ride. Time is starting to lose meaning, by the way. Just the past couple of days, everything's just been like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I'm just here. I'm working in the system. But I think this is the guy coming to fix the lights. Hopefully not. Maybe. We'll see. But, well, I always say I'm going to vlog later, and then I never do because I get out of work and then I either have to go to my other job, or I'm doing everything that I couldn't do all at one time after I get off work. So I'm not even going to say I'm going to vlog later. So we'll see what the next part of this video ends up being. It is 11:53 p.m. My hair looks like crap, by the way. I haven't, obviously with 6 a.m. starting time, I haven't really had a chance to cut my hair, so that's why I'm wearing my hat, because I'm like, nope, it's nappy. It's nappy. So, you guys probably couldn't even hear. I said it's nappy. I'm waiting for my buddy, the anarchist, Demetrius. Um, 1/3 of the podcast, a few Nobodies podcast. Please check it out. I feel like I have to plug that all the time because we only get a couple views. So please check it out. Um, he is actually coming here, so we are going to do the podcast tonight. I figured I had to do it tonight because we have uploaded today's episode. Is Friday, you know that. Uploaded today's episode, and I have next Tuesday's episode to upload. I was like, I don't know how that's going to play out. We aren't going to be with Nate next week. He won't be able to do it. So I was like, all right, typically when that happens, that means we have to meet up either Monday or Wednesday to do it. And with, of course, the new job, it's very different compared to when it was like, yeah, I'm off, and then I'm just, I can stay up however late I want to because I work nights. It's not like that anymore. So, going into it, it's like, okay, well, probably going to need to meet, tonight. And it's kind of last minute, but he was like, he gets off late, and he was like, but I'm down to do it. So I was like, sweet. So that is what we are going to end up doing, and he gets off at like 12:30. He's going to try to get out at 12:30. It's 11:55 right now, which is that's right. It's 11:55. So I'm here. It's starting to get to me. I'm starting to get real sleepy, which is nuts. But yeah. Oh crap. Oh, okay. No, I'm good. Okay. I was thinking like I totally forgot to clock out, but I still technically have some time on the clock. So I'm here right now. It is the end of the night, the end of week 1 of work. Currently at the second job of work, and super sleepy. Starting to get there. I had to get some food. Got some Burger King. Super unhealthy. Got Burger King twice. I actually got Burger King when I came here, and I wish I got something else now, just for the sake of health. But it's like McDonald's and Burger King are like the only two things like right there, and with my schedule being the way that it is, I'm insanely hungry at random times now. I mean, it's not really random, but up at 6 and then off at whatever time it is, I'll be hungry. And at least this week, I've only been eating like little stuff. I mean, I'll be eating like Cliff Bars, which are freaking delicious. But I'll have like 2 Cliff Bars for lunch, or I have 4 Cliff Bars for lunch yesterday and today. I think I only had like 2, and I had a pop yesterday and a pop today, and that kind of filled me up. So I was like, okay, I can eat 2 or 3 and then save 1 or possibly 2. So that's pretty much all I've been eating. And then once I get out of work, I'm like super duper hungry. So went to Burger King before, as soon as I clocked in, I left right back out, went to Burger King, got some food, and then by the time I finished, I was really hungry again because I'm not really eating that much throughout the day. So kind of weird with the whole hunger thing and how I've been eating and stuff like that, and working through that process of food and new schedule and new eating schedule and the amount of exercise and weight that I'll be losing, which should probably start coming into effect fairly soon, just this first week, with the hours I did and getting up and then not really eating that much. Oh crap! Oh dang, it tricked me. I thought I still had some pop. It was just the cup itself. I thought I felt some extra weight. I was like, no, it's just the cup. But yeah, the hours and stuff and the way my schedule has changed as far as eating food. I don't know why I'm pulling this down as if I'm actually cold. I have this weird thing where I always like to have it underneath my ears completely. But yeah, that should start coming into effect. I should start losing weight, which is good. Weight loss can be good, can be bad, but I think it would be good. And then the plan is to really get into like a better kind of food-based schedule. Because in the morning, I would legitimately I'd eat 2 Pop-Tarts when I wake up. That's how it's been like this whole week. And then the Cliff Bars would be for lunch. And then if I happen to save one, then I would have that for like my later break. Or I would have a second thing of Pop-Tarts for like the late break, because we were doing, like Tuesday, Wednesday, we were doing those 6:30 days. So that's how it's been for this week, and the plan is to definitely, I don't know if I'll actually end up doing it this weekend, but I got to get some like sandwich meat and stuff like that. And if it weren't for the fact that last time I went shopping, I was trying to I was getting food and stuff to like stock up, and all the freaking bread was like expired. All the bread would have been expired by now. I was like, every single thing of bread that I looked for, including like bread for like hot dog buns and hamburgers. Well, I didn't look for hamburgers, but I bought hot dogs. So I was like, well, I need hot dog buns. Everything was like expiring within like the next 2 weeks, which would have been this week, would have been the second week. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy sandwich meat and stuff, but I bought a loaf of I did buy some bread because I was eating hot dogs. I just didn't end up eating a ton, so I'm pretty sure the bread is expired 2 days ago, something like that. So I have to check that very soon, immediately, I guess, and see how that's gonna play out. But for now, this has been, holy crap, the official end of week 1 of work, and I guess this would be the end of part 2 of the vlog, because like I said, I know every time I did this, I've talked like, holy crap, I've been talking for 5 minutes. So, you know, I know this is a super random, super boring vlog, like it wasn't really special outside of like that little snippet, which I guess would be in the last video. I might just make this one video, I don't know, just to make like one, just here's the week, 20 minutes of this. And just you see the slow decline of madness, or incline. I don't know. I'm sleepy. But that's the end. That is the end of week 1. It is officially done, especially with it being midnight. It's the end of the first week. I'm hoping week 2 is not as absolutely insane as this, which that's pretty much all I kept hearing all week was like, man, it's usually not this crazy. You know, we normally don't have this many cars, and it was, you know, the fact that no one worked on Monday because of the holiday just made it insane. So I came in during like the super crazy mega week of just car after car after car, you know, 2 6:30 days in a row, and you know, just that sort of madness of it all. So it's been pretty nuts, and I hope it, you know, I see a much greater balance next week. Excuse me, especially considering I do want to keep both jobs. The plan is to keep this job, particularly due to the fact that I get to be here. Great place for recording when we need a little spot. As long as it's a day that I'm actually working, of course. And I also get to do random vlog stuff, even though I don't really vlog here very often. But I can if I want to. I can do reviews here if I want to, which I don't really see that being a factor. Because typically if I'm doing both jobs, I'm probably just going to leave that job and come right here. Just to try to, you know, get the most hours out of the day. So that may or may not happen if I start packing my camera in the morning and then, you know, bringing everything with me. So that might be how it is. I ended up not going to the house today like I was going to when we got out of work, which was at 3:30. It was at about 3:30. And I was like, oh man, you know, initially my whole idea was, well, I'm gonna get out early. I can just, you know, not go to work until a little bit later. This job, second job. And I was like, well, no, it just makes sense to just go clock in now because I'll have like the full amount of time. So decided to do that. Turns out I could have done it anyway because, you know, with us doing the podcast tonight, we're going to be here for a minute. So I don't know, I'm going to be insanely tired because I'm definitely going to sleep as soon as I get to the house. So I will finish Arrow tomorrow. I will review Arrow tomorrow. I think everything else is good though. I think I caught up on everything else. No, I didn't. It's Friday, so now I have 2 other shows. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Blind Spot came on. Oh, I don't have to review those because I'm not doing my... Oh, man, I'm so glad I chose to do that. Because that was before I even got, you know, the second job. And I was like, if I do get a second job, it would be, like, impossible to do every single week. I'd always be behind. Or everything would come out, you know, on the weekends, which would just be nuts. Like, I'd just be... Which I've done before. Which is a part of why I wanted to change that. But... don't have to review those until they get to their season finales. Tomorrow, or technically today, I'm so freaking excited. This probably won't matter to anyone who actually watches the vlogs, because I just how my channel is with all types of different content. But today is the season 5. Yeah, we're on season 5. It is the season 5 finale of Ruby. I cannot wait to watch that. I think it's at 10 a.m. Pacific, so that's 1 Eastern. I probably won't even be up by 1, honestly, considering it's already midnight and I'm like fighting to stay alive. I'm about to play Deus Ex Human Revolution. That's how, oh, here's a super random thing. I was doing some math on this. I'll have this tweet out like way later. I officially have 100 games on my Steam account now. And I was like, well, I should count this because I got 100 games. I haven't played any of these things. And so I went through and I was like, oh man, if you go by games I've played, not counting the ones I beat, but the games I've played, I've actually played 50% of the games in my Steam library. Like, I basically just decreased the amount every time I bought a new game of how many games I actually played. Like, not counting beat. If we went by beat, it would be much smaller. Because I have, like, Borderlands I beat. Brawlhalla is a fighter game, so you can't really count that. Bulletstorm I did beat. I have Cursed Castilla. What is this game called? Maldita Castilla EX. That's a game I just got from the Humble Bundle. Haven't even played that. Dead Rising 2, I have not. Well, yes, I have played that. Deus Ex. Technically, I played that, but I didn't really count it. I did like I started the game, like the ones where I just start just to have like that first, how you have to have like that initial download. I do that from when I'm gonna do gaming offline, and then I'm like, crap, I'm screwed because I forgot to do like my first play, like actually set up the game and stuff like that. I'm gonna end this because I'm just rambling and I'm super tired and this has already been boring enough. So thank you guys for checking this out. Don't know what the next vlog is gonna be. I'm not even really sure when this will come out. I don't know if I'm gonna actually edit this over the weekend or not. Because I really want to put out my gaming video. I have that done, and I want to. I have the script done. I want to get my clips and stuff so I can make that actual video. Because it'll be my second one, so I do want to really have that going because that is like the big thing that I'm doing for my channel right now is I do want to have gaming photography as like a big focus because it's not really out there that much as far as YouTube is concerned. It's all over like Instagram. But as far as like actual video showcasing it, it's not really a thing, which I find very odd considering how many people do it. But it is for photography, so it's one of those things. But I think is going to be like my big project for the weekend. Is like I'm going to do a couple of reviews. I have to watch Boruto. I watched like the first half of that earlier today. I just couldn't finish it because I was doing other stuff. I was uploading the podcast and everything, so I was like doing kind of edits, and I was like, I can't. It's all subbed, and I don't know Japanese yet, which I really need to learn. So I watched like half of that episode. I need to watch that and review it too. But I totally forgot what I was talking about before that. But something about the games and me starting them up beforehand and Deus Ex gaming photography video, that thing. But I'm gonna end this, like I said. Sorry I rambled. Especially here, like all the segments have been long for like the whole work thing, but this was definitely the ending and just encapsulating the week. It's been pretty nuts. What was it, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday was absolutely insane. Getting off at 6:30 and then actually coming here was just nuts. And then going straight home, and it was like, all right, shower. I don't know if I ate that night. I know I didn't eat last night, which really sucked because I was actually hungry. I had to eat more I had to eat like 2 Cliff Bars just to kind of handle myself at night because I was just like, I'm so hungry. I planned on like making hot dogs, and then it was just like I was doing the podcast and I was just editing. I was like, I gotta finish this, and then I'll eat once I'm done. And it was just like, it's kind of late. I'm gonna get some Cliff Bars and take a shower and go to sleep. So that's how that ended up playing out. So yeah, it's been nuts, but a new job, vehicle photographer. It is great. Obviously still looking to do more as far as photography goes and do my own thing. I'd love to do that freelance. So if you're interested, if you're in the Detroit area, I say this all the time, I try to at least, I want to collaborate. It's not even just for work. I just want to like make stuff with people who actually want to make stuff, because nobody does. People say they want this and they want that. No one ever does anything that they say, and like I've realized that now. Like no one is ever actually doing anything, and I'm just freaking trying. There's like a couple of people. It's like me and my buddy who I do the podcast with. My other buddy, he's like the family guy, so he's already doing his thing. Like his stuff, like he's good where he's at. But the only other person actually is the girl I was talking about going on the date on. She's like insanely hardworking, which is why we can't ever have a freaking date. Like our schedules are so insane, especially now. It was before I even had the new job. It was impossible to get in touch with her because of how much she worked. And I was like, well, now we're both doing that. I don't know. That might not ever be a thing just because we're both working so hard. I would love to get to know her because she's awesome. Um, but I don't know. That is just, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'm hopeful, but life. It is what it is right now. So super sleepy. Gonna wait for him. Gonna play some Deus Ex finally after. Sometimes I just feel stupid when I look at my Steam list where I'm like, why'd I buy that? Why'd I buy these games? Why did I have 50%? I own 100 games on Steam and I've played 50% of them. Not even beaten half. I've only played half of the games. I've beaten. I'm not even sure how many. I wish there was a tab for like completed games. That would actually be kind of cool. But yeah, it's just nuts. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Thanks for checking this out. Sorry, this is like my third time ending this chunk. If you guys have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. Like I said, if you are in the Detroit area, including Metro Detroit, for those of you who get why I just said that, Detroit or Metro Detroit, definitely get in touch with me. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, those are the three, as well as obviously YouTube. But get in touch with me if you're interested, paid or unpaid. I'm trying to just build my portfolio, so I don't mind doing some freelance stuff just to take some pictures. I'm supposed to possibly do that later today, since technically it's after midnight. I have to call this girl to see if we're still going to meet up for that. But thanks for checking this out. Don't know what the next vlog is going to be. I never know anymore. It's just make a vlog to make a vlog, because that's what life is. So hope you guys enjoyed it, even though I know this was a super long one. If I end up splitting it up, or even if I don't, I know this is super long for me just talking. But thanks for checking it out. If you made it all the way to the end. Yeah, that's really it. I'm so messed up. I can't even think of what the heck I normally do to end my videos. Something about putting your comments. Please put your comments down in the comment section below. That's what it is. And of course, thanks for watching. So tired.